Hey guys, what's going on? It's T-Carp. I'm out here today in the Great Smoky Mountains here in East Tennessee, very close to where I live. I'm on a nice little wildlife management area. So as you can see, it is middle of March. It is cold outside. Here in East Tennessee, weather gets crazy. I think Saturday it was 70 degrees, and today it is 33, 34, so fun stuff. Going on a quick hike before work. Wanted to show you some new gear I've got. Got the Pathfinder oilskin haversack. And also checking out some new hiking shoes. These are they're a little bit cheaper. They're the gotcha ones. I don't have money for like crazy expensive Keens and stuff like that. Going to try these out, see how they do for a season, and then I'll let you guys know. Also got my Jeff White bush knife. I've got my Pathfinder bottle set, so we're going to try to make fire, maybe cook up some tea today, kind of warm the body up. Got some fresh water, and just kind of explore for a little bit here, about an hour before I got to go to work. Guys, stay with me. Let's hang out. All right. First thing to do, we got here, we want to chill out. We found our spot that we want to kind of hang out with. So what we want to do is we want to kind of clear the ground. We've done that. I've kind of kicked out a little bit of a dirt area with my boot. So we've done that. Next thing we want to do is get what they call smalls or like kindling. So we want to try to find standing deadwood. We've got tons of it. We're like a tree's falling or whatnot. Try to get as much little twigs as we can. Try to get 2 handfuls, and then we're going to start to try to build a fire off that. Stay with me, guys. Here we go. Here's kind of some fallen limbs, and you don't want these. This might be a little too big, but you want the twigs or the little kindling that you start with to be like pencil size at the most. At the most. So we're going to try to get 2 big handfuls of it and get us a fire started. There's one pot. All right, so also what you've got to do, you've got your smalls, got your 2 things of smalls. What I've also done is kind of got this rotten, little bit of a rotten tree, and I'm laying down kind of like a platform. It's not a good looking platform, but it's a platform to keep the fire off the ground. Now I've also got a bird's nest, and what this bird's nest is made out of is this is tulip poplar bark, and you just basically try to process this down. Let me show you what tulip poplar is. This was just a stick lying off the ground, and this tulip poplar has this bark, and what you can do is you can peel this bark off, and then you can fiddle around, and I'm going to also show you how you can take the back of your knife, or you can scrape this off, or you can just split this stuff with your fingers and make it into the bird's nest that I've got. Phenomenal resource, and they're everywhere, is this tulip poplar. It's super easy to work with, and great resource for in the woods. So I'm gonna get this fire started with good old-fashioned just lighter. But we're gonna get this started and get some water warmed up. All right, let's get this bad boy started. Let's see if I can get this going. Basically, you just start feeding it. And then what I'm gonna do, sorry about the Blair Witch Project on the thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water bottle, and I'm going to basically place that right on that little stove just to warm up. So stay with guys. I'm always learning, so forgive me. I thought about it. I'm like, why don't I just take this and set it right there and get some of this English breakfast tea and just put that in there and let it soak right up. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. So better plan, always learning. I'm going to show you my mistakes out here. And there we go. So I'm going to take a sip of that and see if it's See if it's warm enough. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a little bit more heat, just a little bit. The cup is warm, but the liquid ain't. So we're just gonna give that a little bit more heat. Well, while we're waiting on this stuff to heat up, and another little discussion is you don't have to start a rage-roaring fire. This fire was set up within about 10 minutes at the most. So you don't have to have this huge fire to do a whole lot. Just do what you need to do and heat up and all that. But I wanted to have a quick discussion. Of some items I am carrying today. So I'm not carrying a backpack or anything like that, but I've got a little Pathfinder Haversack. This is like $30 and like $5 shipping, so $40. It's an oilskin thing, and it's phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. Gear I'm carrying is I've got my Jeff White French trade knife. So this is kind of a cool little knife. I'll show you a little close-up of that. There we go. I'm really liking this knife. Haven't put it to super hard use yet. Really haven't even used it today. The cool thing about this little whole getup is you don't need an awesome knife or anything crazy like that, you know, but this I really do enjoy. So I gotta get it back in its case. Next thing, I've got my little fire kit, which is just right now it's just a lighter, but I've got that in a little Altoids tin so I can make some char cloth if need be. Just carrying a little protein bar. I've got my Pathfinder cook set, which as you see is in work right now. Got some 550 cord. Let's see, and basically, guys, got a little knife sharpener, and that's it for today. It is super easy and simple, but I've got it's kind of based off the 5Cs. I've got some cover, got this, I've got shirts, I've got this, so I've got my cover element, I've got my container, which these are my containers, I've got cordage, I've got a cutting tool, and I've got combustion. Guys, that's all you really need out here in the woods. It is those simple things. It doesn't have to be this major, super expensive kit, but I think my tea is almost steeped and ready to rock and roll. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Y'all need... I think I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit and talk to y'all. Man, it's been a long time since we even talked. It's been a while, actually. It's been a while. Just gonna sit on my knees here. Whew. Been hanging out lately. Got 2 kids now, which some of you already might have known. It's been hard to get out in the woods, as I'm sure a lot of you can understand, being a dad and all that. YouTube's been kind of fun lately. Not really. Not making any money off of this, and you know, some people will say, well, YouTube's not about the money. I was like, no, it's not. And I know other people have talked about this, but it is nice to make a video and get something off of it. Not a whole lot at all, but to make a video, got to get a couple thousand views. But lately, I mean, heck, it's been hard to even get a couple thousand views on a video at all. It's been hard to get a couple hundred views. So, but that comes with work and all that and training. So, but I'm gonna kind of focus my channel more, and I've said this in my last videos about more about prepping and or less about prepping, but more about just getting out in the woods and being prepared and more that type of lifestyle. But that doesn't sell a whole lot of videos, doesn't sell a whole lot of clicks. What does is guns and knives and all that. But anywho, but I'll tell you what, that's phenomenal. This English breakfast tea and a little tin cup and all that, shoot, it's great. I don't need super crazy expensive things. This is nice. Nice warming fire. Shoot, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I gotta pack up here in a second and get that stuff. So, oh boy, I'm gonna finish this tea up. Do I think the country will get into a civil war? Who knows? Who knows?